welcome back to my channel. I wanted to record this brief intro for you guys before we get into the video. Today's video is going to be a get ready with me on this look right here. I think this is like a really great everyday look for fall. I love bold lips during the fall season, so hopefully you guys agree with me and like this look as well. So let's get into it, and I hope you enjoy. If you do, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up so I know to make more videos like this for you guys, and also comment below with any comments, questions. I will be more than happy to have like a conversation with you guys. I love to interact with you guys, so please leave me a comment down below, and I hope you enjoy. Bye! Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm filming another get ready with me video today, so let's get right into it. First things first, I always use moisturizer to prep my skin, and I like to use this one from Illuminator. It's a shine control moisturizer. Next thing I do is I use the Estee Edit Flash Illuminator in Morning Light. I really enjoy this product to use under my foundation. It gives my skin a beautiful, radiant, dewy finish, as you guys can see right here. The next thing I like to do is prime my eyelids. I like to do my eyeshadow before I do my foundation. So I'm using this ELF eyeshadow primer. It's not my favorite. I do find that after a couple of hours my shadow does crease. I prefer the Urban Decay Primer Potion, but I didn't have any of that, so I'm using this ELF one to try out. Like I said, it's not my favorite, and I wouldn't really recommend it, you guys. If you want a really good eyeshadow primer, I definitely go with the Urban Decay. Next thing, I'm going to be using the Bite Beauty Multi-Stick in the color Blondie. I absolutely love this product, you guys. If you haven't heard me rave enough about these already, I will leave a link to my full review on these products. And I'm going to be using this shade as my entire eyelid color. I like to use this color all over my lid and then intensify it in the crease. So I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Romance brush that comes in that palette to kind of like pat the eyeshadow from the multi-stick onto my lid, and then I kind of like even it out with my fingertips first, and then I use the brush to kind of like blend it all out on the outer corners, and then also intensify some of the color into my crease. So yeah, so this eyeshadow look, you guys, is going to be super easy. It's kind of like my everyday fall look. So I hope you guys enjoy trying to recreate this. You could also, if you don't have the Bite Beauty Multi-Stick, you could definitely use a shadow that's just a little bit warm in undertone and maybe 2 or 3 shades darker than your skin tone. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take an eyeshadow from the Tarte Tartelette palette in Free Spirit, and I'm going to use that shade to highlight my brow bone. If you guys haven't tried any of the Tarte eyeshadows, I highly recommend them. These palettes are incredible. I know a lot of people ask about the Tartelette in Bloom palette and whether it's worth it if you already have the Tartelette. I don't have the Tartelette in Bloom, but I have to say, you guys, I'm dying to get it, and I would definitely own both. They're both different in their own way. Next thing I do is I'm going to be applying my foundation. Like I said, I like to do my eyeshadows first and then apply my foundation just to kind of clean everything up and make sure that there's no fallout. You wouldn't get any fallout in this look anyways if you're using the multi-stick because it's a cream product. But yeah, so the first thing I like to do is shake my foundation really well, as you guys could see. And then pat it onto my skin like you see here. The only downside about this foundation is that it doesn't have a pump, so it's kind of like, you know, annoying to have to use my fingers to apply it onto my skin. But yeah, so I go ahead and do that, and then using my trusty old beauty blender that, again, I'm sorry you guys, is super dirty. I go ahead and pat that all over my skin. I love the beauty blender. I can't rave enough about it, you guys. If you don't have one, get one. And if you don't want to splurge on a beauty blender, there's so many alternatives out there. The Real Technique one is just as good for like a fraction of the price. So I highly recommend cosmetic sponges to apply foundation. They're just incredible. They even out the skin tone, and you guys can see it's like a incredible transformation. And they glide on beautiful. The foundation just looks flawless, airbrushed, all the good things that we like to see. The next thing I'm going to be doing is using concealer. I do enjoy this e.l.f. one. It's the e.l.f. Concealer and Highlighter Duo. Everything will be linked down below, you guys, so if you want to get your hands on any of these products, I will leave the links down below where you can purchase them. Yeah, so just click on those links and it'll send you right to the page. This was kind of funny, you guys. I kind of get interrupted here by my boyfriend. This time he did know I was recording, so that was kind of funny. Yeah, and he's just saying goodbye to me. So I go ahead and put this concealer on the high points of my face, kind of to conceal and highlight at the same time. So I put this under my eyes, and then I kind of spot conceal as well wherever I like see blemishes or things that, you know, hyperpigmentation that I want to cover. And then I go ahead in with my beauty blender again and just pat that in. And like I said, for applying foundation and concealer, there's nothing like the beauty blender. I absolutely love it. Highly, highly recommend it. The beauty blender, along with all the brushes that I use, will be linked down below as well. Next things up is bronzer, and I love to use the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel. Yes, I know, you guys. This is a splurge. There's no doubt about it. It is $50. It is extremely expensive, but I can tell you this. It is amazing, and it glides on like butter, okay? And if you guys are around my skin tone, this will look absolutely gorgeous on you. I have heard that if you have a skin tone slightly darker than mine, it may not show up. So just keep that in mind. If you're dark skinned, I'm sorry, this will not work for you. And I would definitely skip it because it's not worth the splurge if it's not going to show up on your skin. But I absolutely love it. Like you can see, I'm using an ELF stippling brush here to blend it all in. I prefer stippling brushes to apply cream bronzers and cream powder, like cream products on top of foundation, because they do a really great job of spreading everything out. Then I'm going to be using the NYX HD setting powder to set my under eye concealer, and I'm sort of kind of be using this to bake a little bit. I figured out how to use it. I like to use it with this Laura Mercier little spongy thing. It's not a sponge really, it's cloth. It's like a little cloth. I don't really know how to describe it, but it came with my translucent powder. I ran out of that. Highly recommend it. I know everybody loves that powder on YouTube. There's a reason. It's amazing. I didn't have that. I wanted to try something a little bit more affordable. I went with this NYX setting powder. It's the HD one, and I like it. I think it does a much better job when you bake with it. The next thing I'm going to be using is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in the color Mood Exposure. I absolutely love this blush for fall, you guys. If you don't have a plummy, rich, beautiful, like pinky plum blush, you need to go get one because it is a staple for any fall look. Yeah, so then I just go ahead with an e.l.f. face brush and just clear up all of the baking that I had done earlier under my eyes. And like I said, I really do like this powder after using it for a little bit and really testing it out. It doesn't make my under eye area look cakey in any way. It helps with like preventing creasing. I absolutely love it. You guys could see it there. It smooths everything out beautifully. Next thing is I'm using the Glossier Boy Brow to do my eyebrows. If you guys haven't seen any of my previous videos, you already know that I absolutely love brow gels. I'm not too much of a brow pencil kind of girl. I like to kind of brush my eyebrows and make them look as natural as possible. Love, love the Boy Brow. Then I'm gonna go ahead in with the Multistick again in the color Blondie and just put a little bit of that under my eye and kind of even out the whole eyeshadow look. I don't want it to be like smoky. I want this to be like an everyday look, so I'm not going to intensify anything too crazy, as you guys can see. Then I do want to create a really nice small wing, so I'm using this L'Oreal, I think it's this telescopic liquid liner. Wow, I can't speak. Sorry, you guys. The liquid eyeliner. That is a tongue twister. Try saying that 3 times fast. Yeah, and just like I said, to create a wing, a really slight wing. As you can see, like it totally changes the effect of the makeup on the eyes when you add that little extra something. Next thing I'm using is the Lancome Hypnos Drama Mascara. Kind of on the fence on this one still, you guys. The jury's still out on this one. The brush is kind of weird to use. I don't feel like it gets into all of like my little hairs. I do think it intensifies the lower lash line really beautifully, but I don't know if it does a lot to volumize the upper. Let me know what you guys think about this if you've used this before. Next thing and the final thing is lips, and the star of the show. I'm going to be using MAC's Burgundy Lip Liner here. It's the lip pencil in Burgundy. I absolutely love this lip pencil for fall, you guys. It is stunning. You can wear this on its own, or you can use it to line your lips like I'm doing here, because I want to use my all-time favorite liquid lipstick for fall, Sad Girl by Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick. It is stunning. It's like, it has like these golden reflex in it. I wish that it would show up a little bit more plummy. It looks very dark plum in the tube, but on my lips it shows up almost like a burgundy red, which is beautiful nonetheless, but I kind of wish I had more of that purple undertone that you see in the tube. This is definitely a color that will look different on different skin tones. So yep, and there you have it, you guys. That's the look. Pretty simple, pretty easy. This will take you 10 minutes. All right, bye guys. I hope you enjoy, and thank you all for watching. Also, be sure to follow me on all my social media for updates every day.